Hi, good morning all of you. I am Archana. Today I like to talk about femtosel, which is my seminar topic. So basically a femtosel is a small device which is used to improve the wireless coverage over a small area. It is a small cellular base station, also called a wireless access point, that connects to a broadband internet connection and broadcasts it into radio waves in its area of coverage. So I welcome you all once again to this seminar on topic femtosel and hope you all will have a great time ahead. Let's check the contents of the seminar. First one is abstract, the abstract idea of femtosel. Next is what is femtosel and the problem in 3G coverage issues. Why femtosel, concept of femtosel, working of femtosel and the advantages and disadvantages of femtosel. First have a look on abstract. A femtosel is a small device that is used to improve wireless coverage over a small area, mostly indoors. So a femtosel is a device used to improve the coverage in indoors. A femtosel is used for compensating poor cellular coverage inside the home in some places. So femtosel compensating poor cellular coverage. So let's discuss about femtosel in detail. What is a femtosel? As we already said, a femtosel is a small device that is used to improve wireless coverage over a small area, mostly indoors. It is a small cellular base station, also called a wireless access point, that connects to a broadband internet connection and broadcasts it into radio waves in its area of coverage. As a result, mobile handsets can handle phone calls through the femtosel by the broadband internet connection. The name femtosel has a prefix femto, meaning a very small cell. So the word femto means a very small cell. Small is further a big word here because femto denotes a division that is mathematically represented by 10 raised to the power of minus 15. So mathematically femto means 10 to the power of minus 15. The first internet in femtocells started around 2002. In 2004, more attention was given to this technology and it has enhanced further. So femtosel improves the wireless coverage over a small area. It is a cellular base station, also called a wireless access point, and can handle phone calls. Here we have a picture of femtosel. Basically, femtosel solves the problem of 3G coverage issues. The 3G coverage issues are, here we have some points. Poor coverage diminishes quality of voice and video. 3G infrastructure needs to proliferate. Smaller by virtue of supporting higher data rate. So mobile, cellular and 3G networks normally often suffer from poor penetration and reception in certain areas like indoors. This decreases the quality of voice and video communication and slow down high-speed data services. Third generation cellular technology suffers from inadequate indoor signal penetration, leading to poor coverage in the environment where customers spend two-thirds of their time. Poor coverages diminishes the quality of voice and video application and slow down high-speed data services to keep customers satisfied. 3G carriers have increased capacity by building additional macro cell sites. The strategy is becoming much less attractive. A 3G infrastructure needs to proliferate and 3G cells are smaller by virtue of supporting higher data rates. Proliferate means increases rapidly in number. Infrastructure must involve to support millions of small cells using femtocell solve these problems with a device that employs power and backhaul by the user's existing resources. Backhaul means the side of the internet or the network that communicates with the global internet. It also enables capacity equivalent to a full 3G network sector at a very low transmit powers, dramatically increasing battery life of existing phones. Femtocells are a vehicle for expanding 3G coverage and improving indoor coverage. Next is why femtocells. We have some points on that. Cost savings, minimized electricity bills, prolonged battery life, unlimited mobile minutes. So why femtocell? Femtocells provide cost savings as well for carriers, consumers. Home in essence become a cell site and there is no site acquisition cost involved. Electricity bill can be minimized and unlimited mobile minutes for a fixed monthly fee. The call charges can also be reduced based on which subscriber we are using, provides better coverage and also prolonged battery life compared to others. It is portable and easy to install and use. Femtocell can not only expand the cellular macro network but can also become the primary network if enough femtocells are adopted in an area. So all feature upgrades etc. can be done by the femtocells itself, reducing the number of macro base stations required to cover an area. But this is a long shot based on the current situation and the problems. Next is concept of femtocell. We have mainly three concepts. First one, indoor cellular coverage. Second one, it can talk with any device. And the third is low cost backhauling. Here we have a picture. Femtocell is a low power wireless base station for cellular access indoor in areas with limited or no cellular provider. Femtocell should be confused with repeaters, generally called signal boosters, which are only used to improve existing macrocell coverages. Femtocell units can help related cellular services like 3G by offering a better speed and data rate when inside buildings, where the coverage and data rate is generally lesser than outside. More than 50% voice calls and more than 70% data traffic are originated indoors. It can talk with any handset device using femtocell. Femtocell offers low-cost backhauling. General towers are backhauled by using lines with a bandwidth of around 2 Mbps and hence when newer services like 3G are introduced, these lines may not be sufficient and hence may require an upgrade. But with femtocells, since the subscriber's internet connection is used, there may not be an issue with existing infrastructure if femtocells are adopted in a large scale. Let's check the working of a femtocell or how the femtocell is working. Femtocell from part of the mobile operator's network, although they are located at home or in the business. Most of the functionality of the computer 3G cell site has been miniatured into a chip which looks and operates like a Wi-Fi access point that is connected by a broadband DSL back to the mobile operator's network. DSL means digital subscriber loop. A femtocell is installed at home and connected to mains power and a standard broadband IP connection. through to the mobile operator's core network. Voice calls, text messages, and data services are provided by the same systems. Femtocells operates at a very low radiation power levels and typically have a range of 200 meters. The signals do not travel through walls particularly well, but this is a benefit because it allows the frequency to be reused for further calls in nearby building. Where users talk outside or out of range, calls are automatically handed over to the external mobile network. Any standard 3G phones can be used on the femtocell if permitted by the mobile operator. Unlike Wi-Fi access points, 3G femtocells operates using licensed spectrum and thus must be supplied and operated in conjunction with the mobile operator. The battle is most likely to be between the modified 3G RAN versus UMA, which has new custom designed systems architecture to handle much larger number of cells and IP connectivity. ISP-based solutions may be of interest where the user wants to bypass the network operator when registered handsets enter the range of femtocell. Handling over to the femtocell network is done automatically so that the call are channeled through the broadband connection. One femtocell can support up to 5 mobile handsets. Femtocell technology, which is another block in the fixed mobile convergence accept, is still in its easy days and it is receiving fire competition from UMA and Wi-Fi technologies. For instance, one might ask why invest in femtocell when a cheap Wi-Fi router can do the work with a Wi-Fi supporting handset. Given the handset supporting Wi-Fi are becoming more common and are being shipped by hundreds of millions. So the working of femtocells involves the points like located at home or business, operates like Wi-Fi access point, video calls, text messages and data services are provided, operates at very low radiation power. Any standard 3G phone can be connected, installed and connected to main power. Here we have a figure of working of femtocell. Now let's check what are the advantages of femtocell. As I said already, a femtocell is used for compensating poor cellular coverage inside the home in some places. A femtocell can also give lower call charges while the caller calling from home using the femtocell as it is directly connected to the core network to the internet. Some vendors are also planning to incorporate all the three features like Wi-Fi, cellular and DSL into the same box to achieve maximum functionality. The voice calls, data calls through the femtocells are encrypted and the cell phone automatically switches over to the femtocells when they come in their range. For example, in home where they are installed. Femtocell units can handle up to 3 or 4 simultaneous calls from the same operator depending on the model. They are operates with the normal cell phones without any enhancements. Femtocell units can help related cellular services like 3G by offering a better speed and data rate when inside buildings where the coverage and data rate is generally lesser than outside. So the advantages are given here: compensating for cellular coverage, lower call charges, incorporate the lecture, Wi-Fi, cellular and DSL, encrypted voice calls or data calls, handle up to 3 or 4 simultaneous calls, better speed and data rate. Femtocell also have some disadvantages also. The disadvantages are given here. Charge on the basis of bandwidth used. support both open and closed usage, reduced call quality, determination of location become critical, troubleshooting. So some internet data plans today charges on the basis of bandwidth used. Asking the subscriber to pay additional data charges for internet backend connectivity for the core cellular network may not be easily accepted. Femtocells can support both open and closed usage, that is, neighboring subscribers may or may not be allowed to connect to them. If they are, then the access control list needs to be managed by the cellular network. There will also be a question on the ownership and location of placement. In the case of shared ownership and location of placement, in the case of shared ownership, if they are not in the individual subscriber may have to pay the full price of the femtocells. If the femtocells are used to their full capacity, it may require around 500 kbps, which is available in broadband networks but not for all plans. Similarly, there might be a reduction in call quality or internet browsing if huge files are being downloaded from internet simultaneously. The determination of femtocells become critical as the RF channel in which they need to transmit would be determined by their location and RF channels used by nearby femtocells. Not all cellular operators are on IP multimedia subsystem, and which might become interface for the femtocells. So that's all about femtocell. Thank you for all your patience. Thank you.